claiming to want you but don't need you. Hey, I can't figure it out. Something about her. 'Cause she walk like.
So usually right when I get up in the morning, I try to do a little stretch, drink some water, and then I jump right into a small task, whether this is like the simplest thing, like cleaning, picking up my room, folding some laundry, because I feel like that quick little dopamine hit really sets me on the right foot for like the rest of my morning. Then I'll do my whole skincare routine. Maybe I'll write out my day, journal a little, do a quick 5-minute meditation, just focusing on having like a really mindful morning so that I don't start the day off like a hamster on a hamster wheel. I'll usually make my breakfast without any music or a podcast or anything, just so that I can like really be mindful and have a really nice slow morning. Usually on days that I'm trying to be super productive, I enjoy putting on just a little bit of makeup because I feel like it gets me in the mood to be productive. I'm like, okay, I look good, I feel good, I'm gonna do some good. I use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint in the shade Honey because I have like genetically dark circles under my eyes, so it always helps just to give it like a little color correction. Like, does that make a difference? A little. I could put more on, but I like really hate the feeling of makeup. Like when I can feel that I have makeup on my face, like, I don't know, for some reason that makes me like sensory as hell. And then this is the Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek Tint. I always, like, if I could have one makeup product, it would be blush, I think. Just because, like, I feel like it makes me feel and, like, look, like, alive and not dead, especially when the sun starts to go away. But that's, like, really all I'll do when I'm, like, being minimal. I'll curl my eyelashes. I really love this, the Lano Lips. It's a multi-balm, so like you can use it on your lips, but you can also, I'm like literally out, I need another one so bad. You can use it on your lips, but you can also use it on like dry patches, like on your elbows, your knees, like it's kind of like Vaseline. When you put it on your lips, it literally looks like lip gloss. Like this is the best thing I've ever purchased. Just gonna get some stuff done on my computer. Like, I just need to maybe do a little budgeting. I want to send a couple of emails, just like little like some maintenance stuff. Okay, so I just did some dance for a while, and then one of my dancers came. She's helping me speak Spanish because I've been learning a decent amount, but I just haven't had like practice speaking it. So yeah, she was helping me do that, which was really nice. I bought her a cookie in return of some Spanish lessons. So thank you, Judy. Shout out. Hello. It's about 9:20 and I want to leave in like an hour to go to campus so that I can get to my teacher's office hours, because I have an exam in a week and I didn't do so hot in the last exam. So I want to kind of like sit down with him and figure out like where the disconnect was, because I knew my stuff but I just wasn't able to translate it very well in the exam, I guess. So I need to figure that out. I love how I literally woke up 4 hours ago and this is like the first scheduled thing that I have to do today and I'm still running late. My time management is just not very great. This is a reoccurring theme for me. I want to blame my ADHD, but it is also, I feel like, just me, but it is what it is. So I just got out of office hours and now I'm gonna work on studying for that class, but I just wanted like a little 5-minute break in the sun to just like, I feel like when I take like literally just a couple minutes of like just chill, it helps me not feel like I'm a hamster on a hamster wheel. Like it's like, okay, did this, now I get a little break. I forgot my headphones. So we're switching gears because I can't study for my test without them. So I have like 20 minutes before my class and I'm gonna just sit in my car and eat some lunch while I listen to my book. I literally packed myself a turkey sandwich, peanut butter pretzels, some sour candy, and an apple juice. Like this lunch is bringing me so much joy, so. I don't want to do this. I don't want to go to class. This is like the part of my day where I'm like, I literally just want to go home and lay in bed. So desperately. But we got things to do. People to see, places to be. At least I have sour candy. I'm excited to eat that later. We got this.
You do more of it and you read some Heidegger and you go on and study some more, you may.
Okay, Trader Joe's taco seasoning. Okay. I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about that at all. Walking to dance. You have to like park far away from the building, which is annoying because it's like at this time of the day, I don't even want to go to dance practice, let alone walk more than I have to. I'm feeling a little maxed out right now. I'm gonna sleep really good tonight. That's all I know. I'm really excited to go home, take a shower, get in my bed. But I know I'm gonna have fun once I'm like in there and I'm dancing. But right now, I feel like the Grinch, and I'm gonna let myself feel like the Grinch because it's been a long day. So I deserve it. I deserve to feel grinchy. And I kind of have a headache. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean by realistic. I ain't sugarcoating none of this. None of this. All right, we'll update you guys after dance if I remember. I might just be fucking done by that time. My ADHD is insanity today. I've eaten so many of these puffs so fast because it's like giving me, it's tickling something in my brain. But I feel like I'm moving 100 miles a minute. I just took my medicine, but I'm struggling. I have to leave in an hour and a half. And I've gotten 10 minutes of work done. I think I'm gonna dance because it's gonna get some of these wiggles out. It's hopefully gonna give me some dopamine before my medicine kicks in. And then hopefully if I, do that for 30 minutes, then for the last hour I can lock in.
Simone de Beauvoir's main squeeze. That's impure because you're saying more than actually was in your is. You do that in reflection, but it's impure in the sense that he says, "I hate Peter." There's that passage where he says, "In reality, I hate Peter." Hatred. The consciousness is Peter, seeing his properties that he appears to me with. His despair. Is spontaneous in the way we use the word spontaneous.
So I had 2 classes and then I went to lab for a few hours. This is my behavioral neuroscience lab. So usually what I do is I'll just like mount brain slices for like 3 hours straight, because that's usually how long it'll take me to mount a brain. I used to hate it, but now I kind of love it because I just listen to a book while I do it, and it's kind of meditative. There's something about it where like you have to have deep attention on like not making, like making sure that you're not like messing up the tissue. I don't know, it's really nice. Then there was like this beautiful sunset when I got out. I had a little bit more time in between lab and dance, and I was gonna practice dance, but I was like feeling really maxed out. So I needed like something fun for my brain, and I just went and shot a little bit of pool on campus while I listened to music. And this was actually like really nice, and something about it like really let me like reset and somehow not burn out. I know pool is like, you wouldn't think that, but I guess for me it was one of those activities where like I could just do it and not really think too hard about it. I also ended up having a nice conversation with someone during it, so it definitely fueled me in the way that I needed it to. Good morning. Whenever I do my physical therapy, it is always so humbling because I'm always like so fatigued after, and I'm like, this is literally band work, but I like, that's the point. It's just so funny to me. But I have to leave in like an hour and a half. I just finished my PT, and I'm about to do like I'm gonna do like a 15-minute meditation, and then I'll do like another 15 minutes later today because I still need to make lunch, pack my bag, and I want to start a little bit of work because I do have like the cognitive energy for it right now. But I'm gonna get started on my stuff so I can get it all done before I leave. And then, well, we're starting off the day pretty good. Today, it's already been a great day. So then I had lecture for about 4.5 hours straight. I had one class at 3 till 3:20, and then I had another class from 4:30 to 7:20, and I got a lot of work done during this time because I usually just sit in the back and kind of grind my work. I just got out of my 3-hour class and I drove to the library because I'm gonna work on some stuff for a little bit longer because I told myself this morning that I was gonna put in the work later tonight because I decided to sleep in a little bit. But I don't know, I feel really good right now actually. I love eating sour candy when I am trying to focus on my work. I don't know what it is, but it's something about the sourness that gives my brain what it needs to lock in. I have some sour strips. And then I have peanut butter pretzels to give me some actual sustenance to keep me here and feeling not hangry. I definitely need to eat dinner after this, but this will do for now. That's September. A way that I'm practicing building my self-trust is by whenever I do something that I said I was going to do or promise that I made to myself and I followed through, I kind of want to make more of a note of it and in that present moment kind of make it a bigger deal to my brain to show myself hey, you are showing up for yourself and you are doing what you're supposed to be doing. So I tried this little thing where I write down on a sticky note whenever I do have that mindful moment and I'm I stretched this morning because I told myself that I want to stretch every morning and every night, and it's hey, I stretched this morning. Let me sit in that and be proud of myself and write it down, and then I put it in this little jar so that over time, when I'm feeling anxious and feeling like I'm not doing enough or self-doubting and not trusting myself, I'll have a physical reminder hey girl, dump this out, open some up, look, see, yes, you are doing the right things. It gives more power to what I want my nervous system to believe and less power to what we want it to unbelieve. So this has really helped within the past week because I started doing this last Friday and tomorrow's Friday. I spent the rest of the day doing a bunch of work. I needed to hack down on my to-do list so that I can enjoy my weekend. So I did a bunch of stuff that I needed to do for the next few hours. I went to campus and I was productive there because I usually find that if I change my workspace after a few hours, I can get a lot done. So then I went home and I finished the rest of my work around 8 to 9 and then got ready for bed.
What that is.